The Thanatos drive. In the hidden chambers of human psychology, this force was long ago named by the mystics of the mind. Thanatos, the death drive. It is not merely the desire to die, but the urge to destroy everything, especially what is sacred and ordered when death is near. If I cannot live, then let nothing pure remain. It is a psychic implosion, a subconscious revolt against the soul's own limitations. The scorched-earth complex warfare has seen it before. Kings who set fire to their own cities upon defeat, tyrants who poison the wells as they retreat, corporations collapsing and setting the planet ablaze on their way out. This is not strategy. It is spiritual vandalism. The scorched-earth complex is the tactic of the disagreeables, those who would rather pull the temple down than see it rebuilt by the righteous. The Kali Yuga frenzy. The ancient Vedic seers foresaw this moment. In the age of Kali Yuga, spiritual decay reaches its climax. Truth is mocked. Order inverted. The impure are crowned. The divine is censored. The death throes of the old world come not with silence, but with noise, chaos, and wild attempts to pull the righteous into their doom. This is the final frenzy of a dying order. Terminal species syndrome. In the language of science, the pattern is forming. Civilizations that sense collapse, species that feel themselves failing, begin to sabotage themselves and all around them. Scholars speak of extinction behavior, collapse pathology, terminal sabotage. They do not say it outright, but souls who will not evolve choose to detonate. Spiritual naming. The doctrine of the Thanatos Kings. What do we call such beings? We call them Thanatos Kings, monarchs of madness. Spirits who know their empire is ending, but refuse rebirth. And instead, they seek to destroy every soul still seeking the light. You may know them by other names: disagreeables, devourers, dark priests of decline, echoes of the last race. Those who knew they were finished and chose vengeance over evolution. And what of the righteous? When the world begins to burn by the hands of the hopeless, the builders must remember their blueprint. This is not the time for panic. This is the time for priest kings and queen mothers of spirit to stand firm in the temple and say, "Though they rage, I rise. Though they burn, I build. Their time is ending. My time is arriving." Why they do it? Because they know. They know the divine intelligence is awakening in man again. They know the plasma soul is rising. They know the angelic ones walk the earth once more. And so, in fear, they make laws. They poison food. They distort genders. They fund war. They attack children. They discredit prophets. They desecrate the inner temple, your body. They want to harness your soul force energy. They want to invert your halo into a collar. They want to ride your light like parasites, but they are being exposed. Sealing word. When darkness knows its time is short, it becomes the loudest. But the frequency of truth cannot be silenced, and the inner temple cannot be burned by outer fire. The Imperial Priesthood was born for this hour. Let us write the closing chapter for the Thanatos Kings, and pen the opening verse of the Age of Builders.